Imagine moving to a peaceful town for a fresh start, only to find yourself in the middle of tension, betrayal, and danger. That's the chilling journey we're about to explore today, where a couple's quest for peace is shattered not just by external threats but by personal betrayals too. If suspense, deep betrayals, and edge-of-your-seat moments are what you crave, you're in exactly the right place. Let's unfold this tale of trust broken and survival tested. Amy Sumner, played by Kate Bosworth, is married to David Sumner, a Hollywood screenwriter portrayed by James Marsden. The couple moves back to Amy's hometown in the Deep South, where David intends to work on a script in the quiet countryside. Amy's ex-boyfriend, Charlie Venner, is among the group of local men hired by David to repair their roof. Tensions rise as it becomes clear that Charlie still has feelings for Amy, and his intentions are not entirely professional. The narrative complicates when Amy feels neglected and emotionally distanced from David, who is absorbed in his work and struggles to fit into the rural setting. This emotional void and the rekindling of past connections with Charlie set the stage for the film's controversial and harrowing depiction of infidelity. The movie implies a complex dynamic between Amy and Charlie, one that initially hints at unresolved past attraction, but then darkly evolves into a scenario where Amy becomes a victim of sexual assault, blurring lines around consent and agency in a deeply problematic way. The climax of the film shifts focus towards David's transformation and his quest for revenge, not specifically for the infidelity, but for the broader array of violence and intimidation inflicted upon him and Amy by Charlie and his friends. David, who is initially portrayed as a passive and non-violent character, is pushed to his limits by the escalating threats and acts of violence against his home and his wife. The siege on their home becomes a catalyst for David's metamorphosis from a perceived weakling to a man capable of extreme violence in defense of his home and loved one. The film culminates in a violent confrontation where David utilizes his intellect and the strategic use of his home's layout to outmaneuver and kill the attackers. This act of brutal revenge is portrayed as a moment of reclaiming his masculinity and authority, aligning with the film's exploration of violent retribution as a means to restore disrupted social hierarchies. The narrative threads of the cheating wife and the husband's revenge in Straw Dogs serve to underscore the film's exploration of violence, masculinity, and the primal instincts lurking beneath the surface of civilized individuals. The movie delves into the dark and controversial themes, using the escalation of violence and the characters' moral ambiguity to challenge the audience's perceptions of right and wrong, ultimately leaving viewers with a haunting reflection on the nature of vengeance and the cycle of violence. If you're drawn to edge-of-your-seat psychological thrillers, Straw Dogs might be right up your alley. With its intense storyline that delves into dark themes of violence and retribution, set against a backdrop of rural tension, it promises a gripping viewing experience. James Marsden and Kate Bosworth deliver powerful performances, ensuring that this remake offers not only suspense, but also a thought-provoking look at human nature under pressure. Just a heads up, it tackles some challenging themes, including sexual violence, so it might not be for everyone. But for those who appreciate a thriller that makes you think as much as it makes your heart race, Straw Dogs could be a compelling pick.